Assalamualaikum dear students, how are you? Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Sabrina Jahan Bhuiyan, Assistant Teacher of English, National Radial English Version School Morning Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take an English second paper class for the students of class 7. Look dear students, look here. Our today's topic is right form of verbs and this is our lecture number 7 and SW number is 6. So let's start our today's topic, okay? Look dear students, here I have written some rules from right form of verbs, okay? You have to follow this, okay? Number 1, if the subject is of third person and singular number and the tense is present indefinite, at that time the verb takes is or yes with it as required. Dear students, I am going to read this once again. If the subject is of third person and singular number and the tense is present indefinite, the verb takes is or is with it as required. I am going to say an example so that you can understand it easily. Look here, the boy play football. Look dear students, here the word play is in bracket. Okay, we have to change this sentence. The boy in bracket play football. So what will be its answer? The boy plays football. Why dear students? Look here, the boy is third person and singular number, okay, and singular number as well. For this reason, what we have learned from this rule, we have learned that if the subject is third person and singular number and the tense is present indefinite, then the verb takes is or yes with it as required. Okay, so here we can write like this way, the boy plays football. Okay dear students, now rule number 2. Present indefinite tense is used in sentences implying universal truth or habitual fact. For example, the sun in bracket rise in the east. Okay, the sun rise in the east and here the word rise is in bracket. So what will be its answer? Answer is the sun rises in the east. According to the rule, what we have learned? We have learned that present indefinite tense is used in sentence implying universal truth or habitual fact. Okay, now number 3, to make sentences in bracket without the be verb, okay, negative or interrogative or do or does or did is used as the tense and subject required. Okay, to make sentences negative or interrogative without be verb, okay, do or does or did is used as the tense and subject required. For example, the girl not in bracket sing a song. Okay, what will be its answer? The girl does not sing a song. Okay dear students, now rules number 4. In WH questions, the subject is preceded by to be verb or do or does or did as required by the tense and person. For example, what you do now. Here the word do is in bracket. So the answer will be, what are you doing now? Okay dear students, so what we have learned? We have learned that in WH question the subject is preceded by to be verb or do or does or did as required by the tense and person. Then number 5, have or has or had is followed by the past participle form of the verb. I am going to say an example. Look, he has do the work. Here the word do is in bracket. He has in bracket do the work. So what will be its answer? He has done the work. Because what we have learned from this rule, have or has or had is followed by the past participle form of the verb. Okay. Then number 6, sentences with adverbs like just, already, yet, ever, lately, recently are usually framed in the present perfect tense. I am going to say this. Sentences with adverbs just, already, yet, ever, lately, recently, okay, etc. are usually framed in the present perfect tense. For example, I in bracket see him recently. Okay, what will be its answer? Answer, I have seen him recently. I have seen him recently. Okay dear students, so what we have learned from this rule? Sentences with adverbs just, already, yet, ever, lately, recently are usually framed in the present perfect tense. Okay. Then 7 long rules. Look here. Had better, had rather, would better, would rather, let, must, need, dare are followed by the present form of the verb. Okay. Had better, had rather, would better, would rather, let, must, need, dare, etc. are followed by the present form of the verb. For example, I will not let you, in bracket, to enter the classroom. Okay, dear students, so the answer, I will not let you enter the classroom. Okay. Now number 8, the past form of the verb in the bracket is used when it is followed by it is time or it is high time, or wish or fancy, etc. For example, I fancy, I in bracket turn pale. Okay, I fancy, I turn pale. Here the word turn is in bracket. So the answer will be I fancy, I turned pale. Okay, now number 9. If the sentence begins with would that, the subject is followed by a verb with could. Okay, so at that time the subject is followed by a verb with what? With could. For example, would that I in bracket go to college, the answer will be would that I could go to college. So what we have learned from this rule? If the sentence begins with would that, the subject is followed by a verb with could. Okay. Now number 10, if there is as though, as if or wish in a sentence, the verb to be in the bracket is changed into where. Okay, the verb to be in the bracket is changed into where. For example, I wish I in bracket to be a king, and the answer is what? I wish I were a king. I wish I were a king. Okay, what we have learned from this rule? If there is as though, as if, wish in a sentence, the verb to be in the bracket is changed into where. Okay, dear students. So that's all about our today's topic. You will get more examples, more rules in your book. So you have to follow your book. Okay. Look, dear students, here I have written 5 exercises. You have to do these exercises as your SW. Okay. As your homework, you have to do this and submit this on next Saturday. Dear students, you will get more exercises about this topic. You will get some exercises in our next class too. So at first I have given you these 5 exercises and you have to do this and submit it in your next Saturday. So dear students, I hope you have understood today's topic. You have to follow your book. Okay. Look dear, so dear students, see you again in the next class. Allah Hafiz.